What's going on, guys? Compound Over 10 back again for another video here on the channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Minecraft modded series. Now, last episode, what did we do? We redid our quarry, we put it in the deep dark, we did some auto crafting, and we did a recycling center. Because we're totally recycling, we're not just wasting. This episode, we are delving in to something technically that we've already done, but technically new. At least new to me in terms of doing it. And you'll notice that we don't have our signs anymore. We actually now have our bridge. It's not the best, it's not a great bridge or whatever, but it will do for its purpose. And we have our Draconic Evolution. Yeah, Draconic Evolution room. As with the first room over here on the island, there'll be, or in the hill, there's a lot more. I'm not too worried about like making it into a mountain like the last one. I might surround it with dirt and make it more mountainy, I don't know, but for right now this is how we're looking with it. I think it looks pretty nice, the purple and the black together. I think it looks pretty swag. Can't believe I just said that. But these blocks are set out in a way for what to symbolize things that we need to build. So let's go build them. Rightio, so what I do believe is we need a fusion crafting core first of all, which means that we need lapis lazuli blocks. Do we have any lapis? We have plenty of lapis. Good to know. Just grab a stack of lapis blocks because why not? That's a fusion core, so that's fine. There's 4 diamonds and a draconic, which is that. I should probably, while I'm here, set that as a pattern, because that will probably come in handy to know. I think this is the next one that we're using. So let's run back up real quick and craft ourselves a couple more of those. There it is. Let's craft 9 so we have 10. We have a few diamonds now. Well, I say a few. Like, obviously, we're gonna run out eventually, but we're doing all right at the moment. Ignore this at the moment as well. So what was it? A fusion core. So we should be able to just boom. There's a fusion crafting core, and what we need around it are these. So it's stone, blocks of iron. So let's just craft a few blocks of iron because we can. We gotta go with the basic ones for now. Hold on, let me just check the diagram real quick. Okay, so we need 10 of these by the looks of it. So let's hold on, let's just take those out a sec, and let's just craft like another 7 more because why not? Now it requires 10, but we have 12 slots. So I don't know what to do about that. It's kind of annoying, but we might just deal with it. So let's just craft 10. Hold on. Can I craft stone? Did I set that up? I did. Alright, let's craft boom. I'll be back when I've crafted the rest of these. Okay, there we go. So we've got our fusion crafting claw and our injectors. So I don't really know about this mod all that much. So this is going to be experimental, as I don't really know what I'm doing. But I'm assuming the core goes. Wait, no, that's the injector. We want the core in the middle. Let's choose one of these not to have an injector. I don't know. I might choose this one maybe. They're gonna need power as well, so the idea for right now is let's go as a bat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. So this. Glitches, you gotta love them. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, which means this should be underneath that. That's what we want. That's what we like to see. So this, I should probably go back over there real quick and show you. This is a power cell from RF Tools. It's very similar to the energy cell, but it can transfer power wirelessly. So we've got a card in here, which is also in here, and basically it shares energy. Obviously we're powering it with this. That's fine. Why is that? I think it's just building up from filling it up. That's fine. So that's what that is, and we're going to use this to power the thingamabobs, the injectors, because apparently this requires a lot of power. So I'm going to go set up power with these things and come back when they're set up. Okay, dokie. So we've got our power cell under here. I place it right underneath it because I think it looks kind of cool like that. We're also not regenerating our health, which is fine, but you know, for right now it's fine. So we've got our power set up. So I believe if I just do this, active. They should be getting power. However, they don't seem to be. So let me look into that. Okay guys, so quick sidetrack while I was figuring out the Draconic Evolution stuff. This is our quarry. Just so you have an idea of the devastation that is going on right now. Our vassals. Come here. Come here. I need you too. It would have been a better idea to keep you actually. But this is our quarry. It's very long. That's the end of it there. And that's the other end over there. And this is everything that's been mined out already. Fuck off, Vashnarada. So there's still a lot to be mined, obviously. Like a hell of a lot to be mined. Vashnarada, annoying. But so I think definitely think this was a good idea to put into action. I think we'll be alright for resources pretty soon. Okay, so right, so there's a few realizations I've gone through over the past 24 hours of that it's taken me to come to of what I wanted to do with this episode. Obviously, I was going to do Draconic Evolution, and we're still going to now. But I had to do a bunch of testing in a single-player world to see what was working, everything. It turns out I believe that these will power only when they're needed, which is good. That's fine. So I went into a single-player world, tested, put in the upgrades on all these items. Nothing happened. Nothing worked. I put the upgrades on them. Nothing worked. So at this point, I was pretty angry. It's safe to say I was like, so there's no point doing it until we get Draconic stuff. And even then, the upgrades aren't even worth it. Until I watched Direwolf20's own mod spotlight and realized this was a thing. And funnily enough, this entire time, there's a HUD for all Draconic stuff. And you can even increase your speed from the get-go. As soon as you have Wyvern Armor, it has a little bit of a speed boost for you. So this entire time, we could have been moving faster. Granted, you know, it's not that much. Well, walking speed isn't that much faster, but like you certainly notice it when you sprint, which is pretty sick. And then on top of that, there is also a jump boost. Not that it matters because we've got a jetpack, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, so now that we've got a bit of speed boost, right? But we want a little bit more. So, well, actually, I don't know if this will make much of a difference because this is a basic speed movement upgrade that we're doing. I don't know if this counts as basic already, the speed boost that we have. So we're going to try it anyway because the fusion crafting is really sick to even look at. It's going to take quite a bit of power, but I do have all the items necessary. Let's just active. We want single items active. So that way it doesn't take stacks of items. Like that. So we're going to put 2 Eyes of Enders, 2 diamonds, 2 golden apples, this and that. So then we want that and that. Then we take our wyvern, no, not our wyvern boots. We take our wyvern leggings, put them in, and just like that, you can. God, we're slow now. Wait, is this how? No, I don't know. I feel so slow. Maybe the armor's just heavy or something. I don't know. I feel like I've got some like slowness a little bit. But you can see that we can click start. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We might run out of power really quickly here, but we'll see. It's charging up all the items. I'm actually gonna pause the music for this so you guys can see this. It's charging up all the items, and once it's all charged, just when the power is not needed, and it's taking all the items and infusing them into our leggings. Like, look at this, it's so sick. And boom. It doesn't use the actual key, which is pretty cool. But boom, just like that, we have our leggings back. If we hold over it now, we've got movement speed basic. So we can put them back on, click on them, speed modifier. It's already at 100%, apparently. Okay, so speed modifier, hold on, let's put the music back on. So right now, this is regular movement speed apparently. I feel so slow for some reason. I don't know if that's just because I've been running around a lot, obviously with the speed now. But now we can go ahead, go to speed modifier. 100% is where we were at before, but now we go to 200%. And oh my god. I don't know why you would ever need more movement speed than this, because it doesn't affect you while you're flying, I'm pretty sure. Unfortunately, yeah, it doesn't affect you while you're moving. Well, maybe it does a little bit, but not really noticeable. But damn, we move fast now. 100%. Now, obviously, we would like sooner rather than later to get our Draconic stuff, because the Draconic chestplate gives you creative flight, basically, which will be very, very much helpful. Like, definitely 100% helpful, more than this jetpack is. However, it's a little difficult. So we want, those are the leggings, Draconic chest plate. I don't know, Draconic chest plate, right? So the Draconic chest plate, obviously, is the Wyvern chest plate, and it gets infused into that. But for this, we need awakened Draconium ingots and awakened cores. And to get these, you can't simply infuse these. We need to get a block of awakened an awakened Draconium block, which is a Draconium ball. You're like, oh, that's fine, that's fine. It's an easy crafting. We'll have to upgrade our injectors as well to Wyvern, but again, that's not too bad. We need a Dragon Heart. Now, from what I know, or from what I've seen and researched, Dragon Hearts are acquired from dragons in the end. Maybe not necessarily the Ender Dragon itself, I don't know. But I believe it spawns its own kind of dragons in the end that we need to kill. And for right now, we can't do that because I'm still waiting for the for Reese and Kieran to be able to be ready to fight the Ender Dragon, to even be able to explore, you know, the end cities and stuff like that. So I can't even do anything with that for right this second, because I'm waiting on them. Because otherwise, I would go kill the Ender Dragon right now without a second asking. And then go off and adventure to do all that stuff. Because it'd be sick to get a Dragon Core, and we can start slowly working towards getting our Draconic stuff. And the Draconic stuff looks even more... If you thought this looks ridiculous, it looks even more ridiculous than this. But it's overpowered. I'm now quickly realizing that this mod is pretty end game, which is you know, it's pretty sick and everything like that. We've got this, I say pretty quickly. I mean, I've got a decent amount of hours played on it, obviously. But there is something that is really cool about this mod. And it does have its own measure of power transfer and everything like that. And a very cool multi-block that I would love in this room. Or at least above this room, like in the sky. So, give me a couple of minutes. I'm going to clear out this and make this all glass so we can see it. And just have a good time. Okay guys, so the thing that I want to build is something called an energy core. And to do that, we can go ahead and look into this. We need another nether star. So I can go off quickly and get that off camera. That's no harm, no done. I'm pretty sure I got enough with this. We need Wyvern energy cores, which is block of redstone around Draconic cores. We can do that. Let's find it in Draconium ingots. Alright, so let's quickly make 2 of those. Energy core, I can make 2 of those. And I'm pretty sure if I do that, I'd have enough. So I do, in fact, need a nether star really quickly. That's fine, but we're also going to need these energy core stabilizers, which is a lot of diamonds around these. These aren't so bad. I can go get some blaze rods off camera as well because I don't have that many. So give me 2 seconds. I'm going to go fight a wither and go get some blazes, and then we'll come back. And boom, just like that, we have our energy core. Next up, we need these, which is these. So we're going to need 4. How many of those do I already have? Draconic. I already have 1, so let's craft. Let's craft another 3. So that'll be fine. So that can go in there, which then means we can go ahead. And where did it go? Oh, it's because I need Draconic in here. Which is that, which is those. So 1. I believe we need 4 for the basic one, which is fine. So let's get all 4 of those. And essentially, like, I don't know, we could either do it up in the sky or we can do it here. The only thing about doing it in this room is that it's going to kind of go through the glass, I think. But just to give you an idea, so we do that there, we do that there, this there, and that there. And straight in the middle, like that, is this. Now this can start storing energy, like straight away. It doesn't need anything to be able to be doing anything on it. Like we can just initiate it. But obviously we want some kind of power in there. So I believe we need a relay. So let's go take a look at what is involved in crafting a relay. Draconic. Energy pylon is what we need. So we need 1 more of these cores. And that will give us the energy relay or pylon. And that should, oh no, we need a Eye of Ender as well. Where did it go? Where did it go? It's there. Boom, boom, boom. And then we get the pylon. So this is what allows power to either enter or come out of it, I believe. And we need some glass as well for it. But we are going to need something else as well to be able to get the power into it. For right now, we can just use basic energy relay crystal, which are hella expensive, realizing now. But everything in this mod is hella expensive. So I believe we should only need 1 of these, which then means we can do that, which means that we can do. So we get 4 of those, so that's fine. And then we need. Oh no, the relay crystal's fine. Then we need this one, which is 1 of these, and we get 2 of those. Alright, sweet. Now I think this can be done through blocks essentially. So if I go right here, oh yeah, I forgot the way that we have this all set up is like this. So what do I want to do here? Let's go back into our system, grab some more basalt. That's the facade, so yeah, we do that. What we'll do is this, that, and that. Well, that. I'm gonna have to do it for a lot more blocks, actually, I think. But what I think I do I just right click on it? No, do I have to crescent it? Yeah, so we set this to output. I think we put that on there. This will then start filling up with that. Ooh, actually. I'm trying to think of the way I want to do this. So I think we do this. And then there's one more thing I need, I think. I can't remember what it's called though. Draconic. It's a tool. This, I think, crystal binder. So of course we need another one of those. Jeez, our diamonds are going way, way down. But again, this is supposed to be an in-game mod, so it's understandable. So we get the crystal binder, and then I believe we do tool not bound. So we do that, and then we do. Wait, hold on. Actually, hold on. Can I unbind this if I right-click it again? Yeah, there we go. We want this in a mode, but I don't know which mode it's in. All right, let's just do. That is not a valid device. Interesting. Do I need another one of these? I think then maybe. So do that and then that. So that's linked. So that's now transferring power to here, and we want that input. We want that as an output. So this is outputting. No. No, okay, we want that as an input, and we want that as an output. So that will then output into that. But I believe for this, then we need to activate that. So this is what the core looks like. That's what the power core looks like. See how cool that looks? So this gets really, really big. I don't know what I do here. I might need to research this a little bit more. Because I can't remember what to do here. 2 seconds. Okay, I figured it out. I believe now this is now powering. So that is then powering this, which is then sending the power up into this big ball, which stores 45 million RF. What's the point of it? Absolutely nothing, because we're not really doing anything with it. But you know, it's pretty cool to have. I believe, if I set up another one of these, if I did that and then that will then output, I think. Actually, no, I think I just got to change the mode for this. I think that's in, that's out. So then I would put on... I think I'd essentially just recreate the setup. So then this would... I'd have a relay there. No, one of those crystals. So we can... Hold on, we can try this actually. Well, actually, no, it doesn't matter right now anyway. But essentially, we could copy that for the input, but with the output, and it would power these as of when we need it. Considering it stores so much power, it's probably handy to have in here. And I might end up changing it from these, so that we don't have to rely on our internal system realistically all that much, because then we can just power these directly from this, and I think it will just be a little bit cheaper in the long run in terms of power. Just so you guys have an idea of how much power that thing is using, it's completely drained our internal buffer of 18 million. Obviously it holds 14 million. So I think we definitely need to look at upgrading our dynamo engines. Okay, boom. So just like that, guys, the quick fix was to make some speed and stack upgrades for the lava system. So it's now transferring lava to these magnetic dynamos a lot quicker. So they're now full. Obviously, they're not outputting anything right now because everything that they're generating is going straight into here. So we've got all of these are resonant except for this last one over here. But even this has room for one more slot. But for what we want to do is this. Bang, 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 bang. So now this is outputting 360 RF per tick, so which is obviously a lot more efficient. We don't want those two, we want that, like that. Boom, 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 like that. Douche, 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 douche. It should be, I was gonna say, it should be going up a little bit faster, but we might not see it because obviously it's a big storage. Boom. We got 6 more. Obviously we're only gonna use a couple more of these. Like this. For this one as well. And then we'll save these last ones for when we upgrade this to resonant as well. I just need a little bit more materials. But these are now all outputting 360 minus this 160. These are now all outputting 360 per tick. So obviously these will be quite handy to use for our quarry as well. So they're up to 360 per tick, which means that this should be powering a lot faster, to be honest. This isn't getting power. Is it because I'm assuming if I go up here, if we go check over our crystal over here, this is still powering at like it's not really powering anything. This is steady. That's not linked, like it's not linked to anything at the moment, so that's why it might not be transferring any power. It hasn't got any links. This also kind of just needs to get power again as well. So once everything is refilled after our our energy core over there is all handy dandy. Like once this is all done, this should get power again, I would assume. I don't really know why it's not at the moment, to be honest. But again, that's just more exploration, I suppose. So the next thing I want to do is take away the because how much of each ore do we have? So if we go to ingot, we've got a lot of iron, a lot of copper, a lot of lead and everything like that, nickel, silver, gold. So obviously at the moment we have this system. Why do I keep going down this one? We've got this system at the moment that automatically smelts any ores that we get from our quarry. It's nice, it's handy. However, there is some things that require the actualized pulverized ore. So if we look at Enderium, for example, to get Enderium blend is 1 resonant bucket with pulverized platinum and pulverized lead. Obviously, we're not going to get any of that because at the moment, any pulverized or whatever that we get is immediately going to go into here. Actually, never mind. I just thought of a workaround for it anyway, because what we're going to need is pulverizers for this. I believe I should have one up and handy around. We've already got some stuff as well from previous, but obviously pulverized lead doesn't get pulled into here, so that's fine. So if pulverized items are in the system, like it has nothing to do with it. So what we're going to do is break through into here real quick. Wait, where's the power going into this? I got a door for a reason. It could go into the side, but I told it not to. Okay, so that's fine. For right now, well, it doesn't really matter if it's getting power from the side. But what we're going to do is put crafters on top of them like this and tell it that one pulverized or one ingot equals one pulverized of that ingot. So if we need one pulverized lead, we're going to tell it that to send one ingot to the pulverizer, pulverize it, and there we go. Then we'll have our lead. But I do believe we might be running a little bit long on, or somewhere towards the end of this episode. So even though we didn't really do much, it was kind of all over the place in terms of what I was going to do, and then I had setbacks and everything like that. We've got this cool like, come on, tell me that doesn't look cool. Like, this is like, it just looks cool, and that fusion crafting is also really cool to look at as well. There's a few more upgrades obviously that we can do, like RF capacity, shield recovery. The only other one is jump boost, really, which again doesn't really make a difference because we've got our handy dandy jetpack. If there was a way of upgrading the jetpack, that would be nice, but there isn't. So there isn't really any upgrades that we're going to work on. We could get faster, but I'm already fast enough as I kind of really want to be. So I'm more than happy with just the speed upgrade. Like, to be fair, if I didn't want to just show you what the fusion crafting looked like, I probably would have stuck with the last speed, to be fair, because we zoom. Like, even just running down my stairs, we take damage because of it. So yeah, so we did that. We've increased the efficiency of our magnetic dynamos. I think off camera I may just get that last one buffed up. And then we'll talk on the auto crafting ability with controlling fusion fluid transposers and everything like that, because we're going to need to send energy ender buckets or ender pearls there to get melted down. It's going to be a whole process that we're going to have to do. I don't know how long it's particularly going to take, so I'll record it and go from there. But it's none the worst. It's like, I'm just rambling at this point, but that'll all be next episode anyway. But for right now, guys, if you did enjoy this episode, thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, if you did enjoy this episode, I appreciate you for watching it, and I hope you enjoyed it. But other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching again. So if I just repeat myself too much. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.